What's going on, YouTube? My name is Duncan Fernape, and welcome to week 3 of Team Prep. Week 3 of the GPL. Team prepping today for the College Park Cutieflies and my friend Citrus Virus. Last week, if you didn't see last week's battle, go check it out. It's up right now. It's a really fucking dope video. I will link it. I will not link in the description down below, but you guys can go to my channel and check it out. But yeah, we're battling Citrus this week, and Citrus has a very intimidating team. You see his team right there on the side. Cartana, Staraptor, Alakazam, Beedrill, Moltres, Amoonguss, Rabombi, Gigalith, Noivern, Aselgor, Blastoise, Klinklang, and he has the Farium Z. Obviously, Cartana, Mega Beedrill, Staraptor, very, very scary Pokemon to battle against. But I am bringing a very worthy Pokemon this week. Pokemon that I've actually never brought to another battle. So 2 new faces are showing up this week. But yeah, his team is mainly pretty scary because of things like Cartana. Cartana rivals a lot of my stronger Pokemon. And I am bringing a very similar team to last week, but at the same time, I'm gonna only be bringing a couple mons from last week's battle into this one. So let's get it started with the team builder for my team. It's gonna be a very quick team builder video because I actually do have stuff to do. First up, we have Tooth Fairy, the Mega Mawile, with Iron Head, Swords Dance, Fire Fang, Sucker Punch. We're running Iron Head and not Play Rough this week because we don't want to risk the miss, and we want to get Iron Head off because I feel like it would be best. We have Intimidate here. We are running Max Attack, Adamant, with a lot of HP investment because we want to be able to tank those hits. This thing is primarily there. I know you guys probably can't. You guys can't see it right now, which is why I'm actually going to grab this and like put it there, so you guys actually have like a clear view of my opponent. There we go. But yeah, this thing is mainly there for things like, obviously it's thing for Staraptor. It can tank Cartana's hits. It OHKOs Mega Beedrill with 1 Sucker Punch, just straight up. And we need to find, once again, just like last week, we need to find a safe opportunity to get this thing in for it to either set up a Surge Dance or just be able to sit there and click Iron Head and obliterate. Fire Fang is there mainly because if he thinks he can send out like things like Beedrill, if he brings a Moongus, we have Fire Fang and Iron Head, which he does not resist either of those moves, so that would be dope. Getting a Surge Dance off in this battle in particular would be amazing, mainly because he does have a lot of threats. Staraptor does get close combat, Alakazam does get Focus Blast, so those 2 mons could put a pretty big dent in the Tooth Fairy, and getting a Surge Dance off would basically mean Sucker Punch can do fucking loads of damage. Alakazam does not live 1 Sucker Punch. Cartana does not live a Fire Fang at all in the slightest. And this thing is mainly there to just obliterate a lot of his team. Next up, we have Pizza Rolls, the Choice Scarf, Rotom Heat, with Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Overheat, Dark Pulse. We are running Max Burst Attack, Max Speed, Timid Nature. We want to make this thing as good as possible. D-Pulse is there mainly just for Alakazam as coverage, just in case he thinks he can swap it in and, I don't know, click Surf or whatever the fuck he's running on it. I don't know. But Dark Pulse is there just for coverage. I can't really think of another better move that would be better on him. I guess Defog, if he wants to run Webs on Beedrill or something like that. I don't think you can do that. So I could also bring Trick if I wanted to, so I could trick a Scarf onto a mon that doesn't exactly want a Scarf like a Moongus. But he would not keep a Moongus on this thing, so it wouldn't matter. Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Overheat. I really wished this thing got another good fire move like Flamethrower, but it sadly only has Overheat. It only has Overheat, so we're not going to be able to really just sit there and click Overheat over and over and over again because it will lower our special attack by 2 stages, which will definitely suck. But Pizza Rolls here is mainly to cover things like Cartana, obviously. Cartana cannot touch this thing. The best Cartana can do this thing is like Sacred Sword, and Sacred Sword isn't going to do much unless he's a bit of a higher, if he's like +2 or after a Beast Boost. And that's one thing. I do not want to let Cartana get a Beast Boost. If Cortana gets a Beast Boost, I automatically need to get rid of it, which is why I was considering bringing Fire MZ on this set. I might make a last minute change, but I always say that and I never do, so I'm not making a last minute change. I'm running Scarf so that Scarf can, I don't know if Scarf, if this thing's Scarfed even outspeeds max speed Cartana. We'll see what happens, but that's the set. Next up, we have Hulk the Tornadus. Once again, 3 weeks in a row we're bringing Tornadus. We're running a physical Tornadus, bulk up acrobatics, tailwind knockoff with prankster holding no item to boost acrobatics to 110. We are jolly max attack, max speed. We want to be able to outspeed things. Um, and a bulk up a tailwind. Tailwind once again is something I really want to set up. Last week I wanted to set up tailwind with Mega Mawile, but I ended up not needing to, so that really helped out. But tailwind this week, since I'm not bringing webs, is going to be super duper helpful on this thing. Knockoff is mainly the if he thinks he can send in like Alakazam, or I can use knockoff on things like Staraptor and Kartana if he thinks he can just keep it in. That would really help a great deal. But next up, making her debut, we got Cranium the Uxie. Cranium is here with Reflect, Light Screen, Toxic, and Stealth Rock with Light Clay. This thing has no attacking moves, nothing at all. Now the only poison type, I will admit, Citrus does have a lot to handle Toxic. He has Kartana, he has Beedrill, he has Amoonguss, and he has Klinklang, which are all really good handlers for Toxic because they can't get Toxic. But Cranium here is meant to set up Reflect Light Screen to help out things like Mega Mawile and Rotom Heat so we can get off as many attacks as possible. But this thing is going to be an amazing help to the team, and I really hope that Cranium can just get in there and get those screens up. We are Calm, max HP, max special defense, so we can take all those Shadow Balls and all those kind of things from Alakazam. And Beedrill is a hard counter to this thing, which if I was considering running Psychic and not Stealth Rocks. But Rocks would really help, even though he has a lot of defoggers. So hopefully we can get up Rocks before. Hopefully we can get up Rocks in time before we kill Beedrill and Staraptor. Or after we kill Beedrill and Staraptor, because there are his main defoggers right there. Next up, with a new name again, Lysol, the Suicune. Rockin' Rest, Calm Mind, Scald, Ice Beam with Chesto Berry. Max HP, max defense. This thing is meant to just tank hits. We're running Resto Chesto so that if he decides to like Toxic us with anything, or he decides we can kind of stall him out with Rest and Calm Mind. I was thinking of running a Rest Sleep Talk set with, instead of Calm Mind, Rest Sleep Talk called Ice Beam, which I'm still thinking of doing it 1 week, but I'm not sure. Drax, not Drax. I mean Lysol here is just meant to sit there and tank hits from things. It cannot take a Leaf Lead from Kartana. It can take probably one if he's not +1, but that's really it. And then we can really only do Ice Beam back, which is not going to really help us. So this thing is really not going to be staying in on Kartana, which is like the main reason it's there is to just sit there and style out the other mons like Beedrill, which is going to be really helpful. And the final mon from week 1, coming back from week 1, we have Drax the T-Tar. Let me actually make this one so you can see Drax. There we go. Choice Banded Tyranitar, Rock Slide, Pursuit, Earthquake, Fire Punch. Very weird set this week. Very weird. Fire Punch is there for Kartana in case he thinks he can swap in on me. It's also there for things like Beedrill if he thinks he can swap in on me, which I don't think he would. Amoonguss, Rabombi if he thinks he can swap in. We're running Pursuit in case if he brings in Alakazam, we can bring out Drax and then Pursuit Oko's Alakazam from full, guaranteed, because we're banded. And we are Adamant, max attack, max HP with a bit in special defense. The only thing that really scares me is staying in on Staraptor. Close combat does OHKO us from full, from a max attack banded Staraptor, and without a band, it's still very much going to OHKO us. So I'm very scared of Staraptor, but I do have a couple things to handle it, and that's really the team. My game plan here is to basically get Tooth Fairy in and try to sweep. Because this team is very intimidating, has a lot of very fast Pokemon, and I might swap out Amon for Galvantula depending on what happens. But looking at my team right now, we are very much weak to rock types, with Pizza Rolls and Hulk both being weak to rock. Adding Galvantula would just make it another really bad Rockmon. Also, things like Staraptor, Beedrill, I believe Rabombi, Moltres, and Noivern get defog. So he's a lot of defoggers, so that's not really going to help us out. Webs. But rocks are there mainly for things like Beedrill and Staraptor. So even if he does swap in, both of his defoggers are weak to rocks, which is really good. And the one, which is why, I think I'm going to do it right now. I think I'm getting rid of Toxic and I'm getting him Psychic. Because if he swaps Beedrill on me to think he can get off an X-Scissor, I can click Stealth Rock and then click Psychic. Um, but that's all very situational there. But if you guys enjoy the Week 3 team builder for the GPL, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all the fun stuff down below. My name is Jordan Fernie. Hope you guys enjoy. See you guys in the battle, hopefully going up tomorrow. Peace. See you next time. I forgot to click stop because I'm an idiot.